Hello, friends, and welcome to today's morning movement practice called Finding Your Balance. In today's short practice, we'll focus on strengthening the legs, hips, and core. These regions of the body help to stabilize your balance. We'll also include a few balance poses in today's short sequence. So let's go ahead and begin in table. You can place the blanket right across the center of your mat. Place your knees onto your blanket, hands coming as wide as your shoulders or slightly wider. We're going to take 2 cycles of cat cow here. So you're going to breathe in, let the belly release, and lift the heart, bringing the body into cow tilt. And then as you exhale, you're going to press your hands. Start to round your spine. So take the tailbone, draw it under, draw your shoulder blades apart. Do that one more time. Take a breath in, release the belly, lift the heart. Feel the tops of your thigh bones moving back. Exhale, press the hands and round through the spine. Inhale as you bring your spine to neutral. We're going to put the weight into the right knee and extend the left leg back and up. We're going to take another cow tilt here. So as you inhale, release the belly and lift up through the chest, open the throat. As you exhale, curl your left knee in toward your left elbow, round through your spine. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in, extend the left leg, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the knee in toward the elbow and round the spine. One more time, inhale to extend, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the knee into the same side elbow. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Bring the leg right around parallel to the floor and draw the lower belly and low front floating ribs in. Steady your gaze at the space between the 2 thumbs, and you can stay right there or maybe lift the right hand, extending your right arm by your right ear. Let's take another cycle of breath here. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower the right hand, lower the left knee down. Now breathe in, cow tilt the spine again. Release the belly and lift the heart. Exhale, come to neutral with your spine. Curl your toes under. We're going to take hover table, sometimes also called panther pose. You're going to start to lift the knees away from the floor. So knees are hovering above the mat, gaze is down, crown of the head is lengthening toward the front of the room. Okay, breathe in. As you exhale, lower your knees. You can even bring your knees a little wider. Bring the big toes close. Take a moment to go back to wide knee child's pose. Might even rock up to your fingerprints. This always feels really great in my hands and my wrist after being in tabletop for an extended period of time. Sometimes called the cupcake hands. You want to press into your fingerprints and feel the center of your palms lift. All right, last exhale here. Okay, let's breathe in. Come back up to table. Slide the knees under the hips. We'll repeat on the second side. Inhale, release your belly. Lift your heart. Exhale, press your hands and round through the spine. Inhale, release the belly. Lift the heart. Exhale, press the hands and round through the spine. Inhale, come to neutral. So go ahead and shift into the left knee. Extend the right leg back and up. Again, come to cow tilt. Release the belly and lift through the heart. And then as you exhale, curl your right knee in toward your right elbow as you round your spine. Inhale, extend your right leg and lift the heart, open the throat. And then exhale, curl your right knee to your right elbow, round your spine. One more time on this side. Inhale, extend the right leg, lift through the heart and chin. Exhale, curl your right knee in towards your right elbow, press and activate the hands. Inhale, send the right leg back. Right leg is about parallel to the floor. Draw the lower belly in. You can stay right here, shift into your right hand and maybe extend your left arm, your left ear. Keep drawing the low belly in front, floating ribs in. Take another breath here. Inhale here, exhale, lower the left hand, lower the right knee, cow tilt the spine, breathe in, release the belly, lift the heart. As you exhale, curl your toes, bring your spine to neutral, and lift your knees away from the floor. Now reach out nice and long through the crown of the head, taking that hover table shape again. Take a breath in. As you exhale, knees can come down, possibly a little wider, big toe slide close or touch. Press the pelvis toward the heels, wide-kneed child's pose, possibly coming up onto the fingerprints, creating that cupcake hands. Breathe in and out here. Okay, let's inhale, come back up through table, curl the toes, lift the knees, find downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal out through your knees and your feet. Okay, we're gonna let the weight shift into the right ball of the foot. You're gonna inhale, send your left heel up into down dog split. We're gonna curl that left knee in toward the chest and step the left foot by the left wrist. We're gonna come up for warrior two. So you're gonna spin that back right heel down, and then you're gonna inhale, circle that right arm around, turning to face the right long side of the mat. Now here we're going to come into a pose called Sky Archer. So you're going to start to straighten your left knee, and then you're going to heel toe that back right foot in 1 or 2 inches. And you're going to lift up the toes of the left foot. So you're going to ground into the left heel. You're going to reach your arms up by your ears. Right hand's going to catch hold of the left wrist, and you're going to arc back. Take a nice big breath in. And then as you exhale, come back, shoulders over hips. Start to plant the left ball of the foot down. Take a warrior two again. So you got to heel toe that right foot back an inch or two as you bend your left knee. And then on your next exhalation, right arm sweeps up and over. Spin off of your right heel. We're going to step forward, so press off of the right foot. As the right foot lands, take a halfway lift with the spine. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in to the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, reverse the swan dive, rise up. Exhale, prayer hands come together and into the heart. Shift into the right foot. Left foot's coming up for a tree pose, so keep the foot low or maybe place the sole of the foot above the right knee. Steady the gaze. Hands can stay to the heart or reach your arms up by your ears. Feel your center by engaging the low belly in, low front floating ribs in, sole of the foot and inner leg draw together, and you expand from your center outward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower the left foot down. Keep the arms by the ears. Breathe in, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, soften the knees and fold the body forward into the legs, coming into forward fold. Take a breath in, lift your spine into halfway lift, and then as you exhale, plant the hands and step the feet back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Right, this time we're going to let the weight go into the left ball of the foot. You're going to inhale, lift your right heel nice and high, coming into down dog split, second side. Exhale, curl your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot by your right wrist and spin your back left heel down. Coming up for warrior two, left arm's going to circle around, turn the body to face the left long side of the mat. We're going to come into sky archer here, so straighten your right knee. Heel toe the back, left foot in an inch or two, and you're going to start to rock to your right heel as your arms reach up. Left hand catches hold of right wrist. You're going to lean to the left. Take a breath in and out. Bring the body back up. You're going to lower the right ball of the foot back down. Bend the right knee, heel toe the left foot back. You'll come back through warrior two. Breathe in. Exhale, left arm sweeps up and over. Frame the right foot. Spin off of the back left heel. Press off the left foot, step forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift with your spine. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, reverse your swan dive, rise up. Prayer hands come together and down into the heart. You're going to shift into the left foot, bringing the right foot up for tree. Keep the foot low or bring the right foot above the inner left knee. Prayer hands can stay together at the heart. I find this to be a really helpful place, especially if the balance feels a little shaky or wobbly. You can also extend your arms up by the ears. Find a gazing point for the eyes. Good. Another breath in and out. Good. Take your breath in, and as you exhale, let your right foot land. I'm going to take your breath in, fingertips extending upward to the sky, tailbone lengthening down. Exhale, soften your knees and swan dive your body forward over the legs. Take a breath in, lift your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And let your heels start to lift away from the floor. You're going to roll your hips out into plank. You may need to adjust your toes back an inch or two. Now the knees can stay elevated, or you can take your knees down into the knee down plank. And then exhale, bend the elbows and lower down to the chest and ribs. And from that position, you can keep the hands tucked underneath of the low chest, press into the tops of the feet, lengthen the tailbone toward the heels, and lift the chest up into cobra. Take a moment, feel your shoulder blades roll toward one another. This cobra can be higher, can be lower. Just work with your spine and what feels right in your body. Good. Press into the feet, one more breath in. Exhale, lower the chest down. You can bring your hands so that they stack. The forehead can rest onto your stacked palms. Just kind of wave your pelvis from side to side. And bend your knees so your heels come in toward the buttocks. Little belly down twisting here. So just sway your lower legs from side to side. Okay, and then let the legs come back down to the floor. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale softly, sigh the breath out. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, softly sigh the breath out. Slide the hands underneath of the low chest. You're going to press up to table. Before we close, we'll take a twist here. So you thread the needles. You might even bring your knees just slightly wider than you would for table. Keep the right hand down, pick up the left hand. We'll just thread that left arm through the right hand and the right knee, coming down to the left ear for just a moment. If the head is hovering, you can catch hold of an extra blanket, place it beneath the left side of the face. So just using the right hand to anchor into the mat and then feeling the rotation in the spine. Right. Last exhale. Inhale, start to come back up. Plant the left hand, pick up the right hand, slide the right arm through the left hand, left knee, come down to the right ear. And keep your left elbow bent, press into the left hand, and just feel that slight exaggeration of the twist here. Last exhale. Keep the left hand active. Unthread the right hand, bring the big toes close, and then move the pelvis back toward the heels. Or take this child's pose as an alternative for Shavasana. However, if time permits, you can feel free to come down to your spine and take a longer Shavasana. Otherwise, just a few closing breaths here. Just exaggerating the breath, especially across those back ribs. Feeling the expansion of the back of your lungs. Last breath in and out here. All right, let's transition up to table. Swing the legs around, come to cross-leg shape. Bring the prayer hands together at your heart as you sit nice and tall. Thank you so much for joining me for today's morning movement practice. The light within me sees and bows to that same light that exists within you. Thank you.